Hello Capricorn, thank you for checking out my channel. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be a general reading, just going to be checking in on, what's happening at the moment, what might happen in the future, give you maybe some advice, or if you, get an idea of what could be coming to you, you can either look forward to it or figure out ways to change it or, be more tactful about something. Of course, these are general. They may or may not resonate. It might not be for you. It might be for a different Capricorn. And of course, if it doesn't resonate, you don't have to take it. You can always check out another tarot reading online or something like that if you feel like you need guidance. So for the deck that I'm using, it is called the Murder of Crows Tarot. I'm using it for the main reading. I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross, and for my clarifying deck, it is going to be the Welcome to Night Vale deck by Jessica Hayworth. That deck does have some gore, violent imagery. It may trigger some tryptophobia things. If you're not really a big fan of something like that, then you can either just listen in and stop looking at the spread, or you can always check on a different channel. That's totally fine. I'm just letting you know that that's what I'm going to be using to clarify. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the World in reverse here. So it feels like overall you feel like something's not working, something's not in harmony, something's kind of feels off. I don't know if it kind of feels like that could be an illusion. It could be just like your own world feels off, but it's not so bad. But it could also be you're talking about the literal world, which, yeah, that's totally in dystopia at the time of this recording. That makes sense. So maybe you're extra thinking about that at this time. That may be what the cause is. I don't know. Let's just get into the reading and see if that makes sense with that. So we have here at the very front end, this is your current positions, we have the Page of Wands. So it feels like, but it's in reverse. So it feels like what had happened was you were really excited about some sort of idea, some sort of, like, you got inspired and you wanted to go out and do it, but you aren't for some reason. The Hermit in reverse. It feels like maybe your idea has to be some sort of group work effort, and it feels like the group's not working out, or it feels like maybe you don't know who to ask about this, so you're just choosing to not pursue whatever this is, this new idea. You just don't want to even bother trying, or you don't want to bother trying to fix whatever's happening in this group thing that's not working. It's just not, it feels like because the Hermit's about, isolating and then coming back with ideas or whatever. Since it's reversed, it feels like you might actually just want to isolate, and it's not going to be able to do it, or like you are too isolated. One of the two. So for things that's impacting your expansion, we have Three of Wands upright. We have here, like, Three of Wands is supposed to be about expansion, like setting things out, waiting for it to come back. That crow's coming back to him. It feels like because of this idea, this project, your expansion's suffering from it. We have the King of Swords in reverse. So the King of Swords, he's supposed to be like really thoughtful. He like thinks a lot. But he's in control of all of his thoughts, and he tends to be ruthless and like cutting out things that no longer serve him, knowing that like it might not be the happiest of things, but it needs to be done. It's reversed, so it feels like your mind's a little bit in chaos because of it not expanding, because of this project thing. It feels like you're thinking about things too much. It feels like you're not actually cutting out the things that you need to cut out. You're just keeping it all. In the root of the cause, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse, with the World upright. See, Seven of Swords, I always see it as like just a lot of clutter in the mind, and like forgetting a couple things. Since it's reversed, it feels like you're not forgetting anything. Like the world here in this depiction, this is like everything that the world has. It's got trees in the sky. This guy's got clouds in his like beard area. He's got like water. He's in water. He's got everything that the earth is made out of: trees, like sky, earth, like everything. And it feels like that's exactly it, as you're thinking about everything. You're thinking about the world and how it's in chaos. It's cluttered, but you're not forgetting anything because of that clutteredness. You're thinking too much of everything. And that's what it feels like. And that's what it feels like is causing all of this. Your thought process about the world and how the world is and all that stuff about it is causing some sort of group project to not work out. Maybe that kind of just feels like you're the cause of the problem. But if that's the case, then maybe that's something that you didn't need at all to begin with. Or maybe you just need to like take a break. Like really, instead of looking at the world, you need to indulge in something else. Like just take a break from worrying about how awful everything is happening at the moment and read a book, play a game, watch something funny, watch your favorite movie, something you can go back to time and time and time again, no matter the genre, just because you love it. You need to just have an escape, because thinking about things too much is always a bad thing. So we have in things that you're leaving the Ten of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. That does not feel good. Okay. It feels like you need this to work, because it feels like this is your emotional happiness. This is like what you want happening. And this guy, he's all about being financially set. He's like, he knows what is happening. He understands things. He's like, knows if someone comes to him, he knows how to give them advice and things like that. You're leaving that. You're leaving behind like your stability of finances, your happiness, things like that. And it could be because you're not taking that break. I feel like you need to take that so you don't lose this. But it's what the energy that's leaving right now is this. You're leaving your happiness and your financial stability. We have here in your near future, we have the Three of Swords in reverse. So, let's see, clarifier. Okay, it feels like maybe there was some sort of relationship or partnership or friendship or something like that you had put in a lot of effort into, or you currently are putting a little effort into, or maybe you just recently, it stopped. That friendship, that partnership, romance, whatever have you, it just stopped. Or it's going to stop soon. And it's gonna be a bit much, but it feels like it's gonna hurt, but it feels like it's something that you are going to get over. or it currently is hurting, but you're going to get over it very soon because it's the near future. So all of this like hard work that you put into and weren't recognized for it and all that stuff like that, it's probably better that that's going out anyway, and like that you're going to be, you know, that's going to be out of your life. That's in the distant future. That's person or whatever is gone. And in the distant future, we have the Six of Pentacles with the Page of Cups in reverse. So it actually kind of feels like this feels pretty good. It feels like that you're going to find some sort of footing, and you're going to be able to like share. It kind of actually feels like, you see this guy? This guy is an owl. He's got an owl for his head. It feels like you're going to share some wisdom on people, some sort of idealism or whatever. And the Page of Cups is usually about receiving a message. So this person's getting a lot of fish into their hand. Usually it's one fish talking to somebody or whatever. It's receiving a message. This person's receiving a lot of messages. It feels like you're giving a lot of messages. It feels like you're sharing your wisdom to quite a few people. People are receiving it. So maybe you do take some time and actually regain that wisdom again. Let's see. In your current feelings and energy, emotions, things like that, we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. So upright, it's usually supposed to be someone defending their territory, standing their ground, staying true to what they believe in. This guy's waiting. He's looking at this thing and he's going to defend it if it comes to it. But he's reversed. So kind of feels like you're watching somebody and you're going to watch them come into your territory, but you're not really going to do much, or you feel like you can't do anything. Yeah, you feel like you can't do anything. You feel like you know somebody's going to be coming into your territory, but you have like this emotional feeling that you cannot do anything about it. So you're not going to do anything about it. But really, this is all in the head. This is like swords. Swords is all thoughts. But that is going to be the end of a cycle, at the very least. It's going to be the end of something, and it's going to be done. That's it. So currently, you feel like somebody's going to be coming into your territory about something, and you're just not going to do anything, and you feel like you can't do anything. I feel like that's not the truth of the matter, but that's what you feel. Somebody around you. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is about hard work, working hard with playing to your skills and reaping the rewards from it. We have the Seven of Cups. Somebody has put in a lot of work into something, and now they have options before them. They have some sort of like some choices that they can make, and it feels like it's good stuff. It kind of feels like this is like a good friend of yours, or somebody that you're close to. Maybe you're not so sure they're your friend anymore, because it kind of feels like you're comparing yourself to them a little bit. Or maybe it's this person who's trying to come into your territory, and you feel like maybe that's not fair, and then you feel like you shouldn't feel that way, but you know, you can't help how you feel sometimes. So it feels like, yeah, this person's going to have, like, play to their skills and get a lot of, like, choices from it. I don't know how those choices are going to pan out, but it doesn't feel bad. So in your hopes and fears here, we have the Queen of Pentacles with the Chariot. You really want things to take off. This is like, the Chariot's supposed to be like, you know, fast movement, things like that. This is a train track. Trains are really fast. As I say that, the train is blaring right outside my window. So that's, yeah, right there. If that's not a sign, I don't know what it is. Like, you really want something to take off quickly and bring you, like, so much, like, wealth, abundance, things like that. That's what you hope for, and that makes sense. Who wouldn't want that? That's totally and understandably really valid. Okay, so we have in your outcome, we have the Five of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. There is going to be something that you're gonna have to just defend. It feels like going back to this energy over here. There's gonna be some sort of person who thinks they can walk all over you and like thinks that they're all that in a bag of chips and you're just gonna bend to their will. And you have to stop that. You're gonna have to stand your ground. You're gonna have to just stop that. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, that's, again, like the feeling being left out cold. Well, I say that again, sorry. That was for Taurus, I believe, had the Five of Pentacles. This is usually a card about being left out in the cold and all that stuff, but it feels like you're not going to be outside looking in. It feels like if you stand your ground, if you actually, like, you know, are able to like stop this and stop this idealization that you can't stop this person or stop whatever people is happening or whatever, that you're gonna not be left out in the cold. It's gonna work out. And that's the advice, that this feels like advice to not let that happen. So yeah, that's all I have for you today, Capricorn. Thank you for checking out the video. Bye.